guys, it's Abby, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be filming a khaki kind of green smoky makeup tutorial for you guys today. I want to focus this look around this Colourpop eyeshadow that I recently purchased. It is called Hammered. It's one of their Super Shock shadows and it's a beautiful kind of khaki, kind of really smoky colour with loads of like gold glitter running through it. So I want that to be the main focus of this look today. So I'm wearing a khaki jumper and I really want to go for something really smoky, like probably like a nude lip, because what is new with that. If you are new to my channel, then hi, my name's Abby. I am 20 years old and I'm from the UK, and I upload a new makeup related video every single Friday at 8 PM. And if you are subscribed to my channel already, then hi and welcome back, and let's just get on with the video. So I think for today I'm going to start with my face makeup, and recently from the Smashbox counter I got given these two little samples of some of their new primers. I've got the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, which is their new kind of moisturiser and primer. It says it's got hyaluronic acid in it, so it should be really hydrating. And then I've also got the Smashbox Photo Finish Iconic Primer Stick, and I believe this is for smoothing and mattifying the skin. I haven't used either of these yet, so I'm intrigued to give them a try. My skin's been quite dehydrated recently. Obviously I'm still really oily. By the way, I'm just taking about that much of the primerizer from Smashbox. My skin has been a little bit more dehydrated, and I have been preferring to go for more of a kind of hydrated finish to my skin as opposed to too much of a matte finish. This feels really nice. It almost feels, it's not one of those kind of silicone based primers. It definitely feels more of like a kind of hydrating moisturiser. It feels like the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, if you felt the consistency of that before. So I'm now going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Iconic Primer Stick. Now I'm just going to use this. Let me grab a mirror. I think I'm just going to apply this literally to my T-zone. So around the corners of my nose, on my nose, a little bit on my chin. I can see when applying it, it's just instantly kind of mattified that area. So that's definitely one of the more kind of mattifying and pore filling primers. So I've just popped that on. And I'm quickly just going to hydrate my skin using the Glam Glow Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray. And I've been using this loads recently. It smells kind of like sweet oranges. It's really, really lovely. So I'm just going to spritz this all over my skin. So for foundation today, I'm going to go in with my favourite combination of the moment, which is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation and the Urban Decay All Nighter Longwear Liquid Waterproof Foundation in the shade 5 and the shade 220. I tend to be mixing these together recently and it creates a really nice formula. And I'm going to blend that over my skin using my Sigma Flat Top Kabuki F80, which is like a flat top kind of synthetic brush. I absolutely love this brush for blending out my foundation. As you can see, this is very well loved. I then just dot it onto my skin. I went through a stage recently of going for like really natural skin, and now I'm back on the kind of like full coverage bandwagon again. I'm liking like really glam, dramatic makeup again recently. I'm then going to go in with my Sigma 3D HD blender, and I'm just using the flat edge just to really push the foundation into my skin. I'm now going to go in with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. Loads of people have been using this recently. I've got it in two different shades. I've got the shade Medium 30 and Light 20. I'm going to use the shade Light 20 today just because I want quite a bright highlighted look. I recently hauled this concealer in my recent Colourpop haul. I did a massive Colourpop order and I ordered loads of stuff from them. So if you haven't seen that haul video, then I will link it in the description box down below so you can go and watch it after this one. This concealer comes with a really nice kind of flat doe foot applicator, something like the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and it picks up a really nice amount of product. So I'm literally going to go in with this concealer and I'm just going to highlight under my eyes. Yeah, I love the applicator on this concealer. And I'm going to go in with a little bit on my forehead, chin, Cupid's bow. I literally dipped into that concealer once and it picks up a really nice amount of product. So I'm just going to take, again, my damp 3D HD blender from Sigma. All Sigma brushes and the brushes that I use in this video will be linked in the description box down below if you want to know which brushes that I'm using. I also have a discount code with Sigma as well, so I'll put that on the screen right now for you guys, but I'm literally just pressing this into the skin, and I really like the kind of angled edges of this sponge. I just find it sits really nicely underneath the eye. So I'm just going to set that concealer in place using the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. You guys know, if you watch my videos, how much I love this powder. It is absolutely incredible. Best powder ever for setting and baking underneath your eyes. I'm just going to take a little bit on my sponge. Also, I've only used that Colourpop concealer like a handful of times, and each time I use it, literally my under eye looks so flawless. I am obsessed with that concealer. It's so good. I know it's been out of stock for ages, but if you can get your hands on it, then I'd highly recommend that you do. I'm then going to go in with a really small amount of my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC30 with my Sigma powder slash blush brush. I use this in pretty much every video. I just love it so much because it's the perfect size for powder and it's so soft. So I literally just pick up a little bit of the powder and I just press it all over my skin. Because I am so oily, I just find that this just really helps me keep my oils at bay throughout the day, and it just makes my makeup last so much better. For bronzer today, I'm going to go in with the Bronze Goddess Powder Bronzer from Estee Lauder. It's so well loved that I've actually broken the lid off of this, but it doesn't look like I've even touched it, but I cannot tell you how much I've used this. This is in the shade Medium Deep number 3, which is more of a matte, really warm tone colour. And I'm going to take it on my favourite bronzer brush, which is the Sigma Duo Fibre F50. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this and just go in and really warm up my skin. The Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess bronzers are perfect for if you want something that's just going to warm up the skin and just add colour in. And they're nice and buildable powders as well. Really work it into my hairline. I recently had my hair dyed again. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Benefit's Hoola bronzer, just on the same brush. Just pop that underneath my cheekbones, just to add a little bit more structure into my skin. But I don't want like a harsh contour, so I'm just using the same brush. I think I'm actually going to go in and contour my nose a little bit actually, because I've been really into nose contouring recently. My favourite brush to use is Sigma Medium Angled Shading E70 brush, which is a tiny little kind of synthetic angled shading brush, and it has a really nice fine point tip on it, but it's not too thin or too thick. This is from their Bunny brush collection, and I've just been running this kind of just down the sides of my nose. And then I also like to take my contour kind of into the socket of the eye, like up and like round into here. So it just makes your nose look a little bit more pinched. And I also like contouring a little bit under my nose. So I want this look to be really nice and warm toned. So I'm going in with my MAC blush in the shade Eternal Sun, which is a Pro Longwear one, which is like a really nice kind of like warm toned, kind of honey kind of colour with like a golden shimmer running through it. And I'm taking it on my Duo Fibre powder slash blush brush, the F15. And just applying just a small amount of blush. I don't want it to be too much, but just enough just to add a little bit of colour back into the cheeks. And before I apply my highlight, I'm just going to spritz my skin with the Glam Glow Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray, just to kind of set all the powders in place, just to really make our highlighter stick. And for highlight today, I'm going to use one of my all-time favourite highlighters. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. As you can see, mine's very well loved. I am obsessed with this highlighter. It is probably my all-time favourite highlighter. And I'm going to use it on my High Cheekbone Highlighter FO3 brush from Sigma. And I'm literally just going to use this and just press it and just gently blend it onto the top of my cheekbones. And I'm also going to apply it in like a little C shape, so like up round above my brow, a little bit on the tip of my nose, Cupid's bow. So the first product I'm going to use through my brows is the Estee Lauder Brow Now Volumizing Brow Tint in the shade Black, which is the number 5. I'm just going to use this kind of through my hairs, just to kind of get them in shape and just where I want them to be before I go in and fill them in. And I like to kind of flick the hairs out and then take the hairs at the front of my brow kind of up. It's the MAC spiked brow pencil, and I'm just going to use this just to give my brows a little bit more shape. Right, so I've just filled my brows in with the pencil. I'm now going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set in the colour Brown Ebony. And I'm just going to use this just to set all of that product in place. So for my eyes today, I'm going to be using the Colourpop Yes Please palette, which looks like this. It's really cute, and it's actually like a lot smaller than I thought it'd be. It's like about the size of my hand. And I'm going to also be using the hammered eyeshadow from Colourpop as well. So this is what the hammered eyeshadow looks like. It's a really nice kind of deep khaki green with like reflects of gold running through it. So as like my transition colours and like my kind of like deepening colours, I'm going to be using the Yes Please palette again from Colourpop, which has a beautiful array of warm tone colours in it. So I'm just going to take this colour here on my Sigma Taper Blend in E35, which is a kind of matte cream kind of colour. I always do this in every look because it just really kind of preps the eye, so all of the shades blend really nicely over the top. I'm now going to take this matte cream colour here, which is almost like a light kind of browny peach colour, on my Sigma Taper Blend in E40 from the Copper brush collection. And I'm just going to take this on my E40 brush, and I'm just going to start by just buffing that into the crease. I'm just going to use it as like my kind of light transitional colour, just for us to build the other colours on top of. And anything I put in the crease, I'm also going to blend down onto the lower lash line. Right, so that's my transition colour down. I'm now going to go in with this colour here from the palette, which is almost like a, I'll describe it as like a mid-tone, slightly more cooler tone brown. And I'm going to take it just on the same E40 blending brush from Sigma. And I'm just going to start by placing that again through the crease. I don't want to go straight in with like the really dark colour, so I'm just going to start off by building and layer in all these different colours first. I'm now going to go in with this kind of dark brown, kind of really warm orangey tone colour on my Sigma Blend in E25 brush. Tapping off any excess, and I'm going to place this into my crease. I want this eyeshadow look to be super warm, like I want it to be really kind of orangey toned in the crease, and then like a pop of like khaki green on the centre of the lid. I'm then going to go in with this really dark brown colour here and just apply that through the crease and really deepen up this look. And I'm just taking that on, again, my Sigma E25, but I'm also taking my Small Taper Blend in E45 and just kind of placing it through the crease. And again, anything I'm putting in the crease, I'm taking underneath my lower lash line. Okay, so I've just gone off camera because the eyeshadow is literally doing my head in, like it will not blend. I don't know what it is, but I just went in with the Kat Von D palette and went in with the black colour here. And I used my E25 from Sigma, and I literally just kind of did almost like a halo eye, and I've been like pressing the eyeshadow in because for some reason over the top of the other colours, like it just wouldn't blend, and it's gone a little bit patchy over here. But I haven't added the lid colour yet, so we shall see. And I've also made sure I've blended the black right underneath the eye, and I wanted it to be really smoky, so I've taken it quite far down, as you can see. So I'm now going to go in with the star of the show, which is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Hammered. I'm going to take this, I think, on my finger. It just looks like that. It's a really gorgeous kind of greeny colour. And I'm just going to press it onto my lid. I'm then just going to take the E25 brush and just gently around the edges of that, just use it just to buff in the edges. So I'm going to take my Sigma Line Ace eyeliner, which is a liquid eyeliner, which just looks like this. It comes with like a brush tip applicator in the colour Legend, which is the black colour. And I'm just going to take this and just run it along my lash line and just do like a really thin band. Just to kind of hide the lash band, because I'm going to be applying a pair of false eyelashes. So I'm just going to go off camera and apply a pair of lashes. I'm just going to use the Ardell Demi Wispies, which just look like this, and I'm going to use the Huda Beauty lash glue to apply the lashes, and then I will be back. Okay, so that is the eyes complete. So I went for a really kind of warm toned base of a smoky eye, and then I really deepened it up with a black, and then placed the hammered eyeshadow from Colourpop all over the lid to create a really nice sparkle. I then went off camera and applied lashes and mascara, which I really feel like has brought this look together. I feel like this look's going to be perfect for kind of like autumn, winter, like a night out smoky eye with like a hint of like kind of pop of colour with the green. So for lips I'm going to go for obviously a glossy nude lip, so because obviously I don't want to go for anything too dark. This is MAC's Pro Longwear Lip Liner in Etc. I'm then going to take my MAC lipstick in the shade Honey Love, which is a matte finish, and just go in with that all over the lips. And just to add a little bit more shine, I'm going to go in with the Estee Lauder and Victoria Beckham lip gloss in the colour, what colour are you? 01 Moroccan Heat, which is again a warm kind of peachy nude. I'm then going to go in with, again, the Glam Glow Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray just to set this look in place. And this look is complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this makeup tutorial. I went for really flawless full coverage skin with like a warm tone blush and highlights, with a warm peachy kind of terracotta nude lip, with a really kind of dark smoky green eyes. So if you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, then please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. We hit 17,000 subscribers recently and it literally means the world to me. I can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure to give this video a like if you did enjoy it, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and hit the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you next Friday at 8 PM in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.
I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't